and good evening, my lovely lost tales, and welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite for my what's today? Whimsical Wednesday stream. How's it going, my lovelies? Welcome back. I hope you're all in the mood to get to the end of the bunny graveyard this evening. I have a feeling tonight's going to be a very, very short stream. If it's like extra short, I might play some League of Legends after this and I'll finish the recording of playing the bunny graveyard. But we'll see how things go. Side note, it is also really fucking hot in the UK and I am like sweating. I've been sweating all day just sitting at home writing, so I'm also already starting out the night kind of tired, which is not surprising for me. How's it going, my lovelies? What have you been up to past couple of days? I hope it's been fun things. I hope it's been cool things. As well as working on my manuscript, I've been recording voiceover for a couple of voice acting projects, which has been a lot of fun. And what else? Honestly, it's just been writing mostly. I did manage to complete what I had a brainwave about a couple of days ago. And I managed to condense, I think it was 4 chapters into 2, and kind of Frankenstein some of the scenes together a little bit. And honestly, I think it just works so much better. I'm really, really pleased with it. And I think I managed to cut 7,000 words, I think, like 7,500 words from my overall word count. So I'm slowly inching towards 100,000. I think if it's a little bit over, like 100,500, 105,000 words, it's not the end of the world. But I really think I need to get it down to under 110,000 words at absolute maximum. Like, a little bit of wiggle room is manageable, maybe if you're a little bit above the average, but I definitely need to cut it down a bit more. Oh, awesome. Having a lunch break. Cool. I think there's a heat wave going on in the UK right now. Yes, indeed. It is very, very hot over here. Maybe a short stream will be good for you. I've already been doing short streams for the past couple of months, but hopefully it doesn't feel too bad if it is ending up quite a short stream rather than usual. Because I remember I did one a couple of weeks ago when we were playing Cage of Roses where I was just not mentally on board to do a full stream that night, and I think I only played for like an hour or something like that. Since I do genuinely feel bad whenever I have to cut a stream extra short because either the game finishes early or I'm just like, you know what guys, I'm just not in the headspace to do this. And before you all say, no, it's fine, prioritize your mental health, it still doesn't stop the fact that I feel bad about it. Don't have been melting in my bedroom, sweating my ass off. If this weather is like this tomorrow, I'm going to end up sweating at college as I pick up my A-level results. You got this, Scaracomi. I really hope you get amazing results for your A-levels. You got this. Also, cooking spaghetti, homemade sauce with some spices my mum brought from Algeria. Hell yeah! Also, rewatching Penny Dreadful. It's very quickly gone to being one of my top shows again. I was rewatching it a couple of weeks ago, actually. I got about 3 or 4 episodes into season 1. I've watched the whole series, start to end. And I think it's one of the most underrated TV shows ever made. And it's absolutely fantastic. The fact that Eva Green was not nominated for an Emmy or she might have been nominated for a couple of awards, but she wasn't nominated for an Emmy for her performance as Vanessa Ives is criminal. She's so good as Vanessa Ives. I'm looking into going back to college this semester. Got to try and get a writing degree or liberal arts depending on what options they have. Hell yes, Sam. Best of luck to you. As someone who's done a bachelor's and a master's, college can be very, very scary and intimidating, but you've absolutely got this. Best of luck to you. I also go through this slump when I've been for my 40k fic. I've never been so stuck on a transitional scene as much as I have. Never thought that could happen. Honestly, I 100% get you. This is the biggest project where I've done the most overall rewrites and re-edits. Not even like ASMR scripts have gone through this level of scrutiny and detail, because those are very episodic. I release those one chapter at a time and I just have to refresh my memory on previous chapters when writing the new one. Because this is a book, I am going over my manuscript with a fine-tooth comb. And even before I hand it over to my friend, I'm probably going to do one last quick pass through everything and look for all the filler words. Like, begin to, that, just, little words that slowly eat up your word count, and you can cut most of those. They can still work well in a sentence, depending on what the sentence is, but they easily become unnecessary fluff in a lot of manuscripts and a lot of stories. House setting for my sister and brother-in-law. Rewatched some of the show I hadn't seen since my high school years. I've just been playing Stardew Valley on my laptop before I continue my Baldur's Gate 3 adventure. Hell yes. Sounds awesome. Sounds amazing. Eva Green and Billie Piper were amazing in that show. Absolutely. Like, I still can't get over that I saw Reeve Carvey as Orpheus when the original production of Hadestown came to the UK before it went to Broadway, and I got to see Reeve Carvey, aka Dorian Gray, in Penny Dreadful live on stage as Orpheus. He is an incredible singer and a great actor in person. Like, be still my heart. He's so good. Congratulations on being able to lower the word count. I've had a pretty good week so far. I'm going to dye my hair for the first time, which I'm really excited about. Hell yes. I'm going to get blue and purple streaks. That sounds so cool. Blue and purple is a great combination. Also going to see Rocky Horror for the first time this weekend. I've got a fun outfit planned. Love wearing costumes, so we'll take the opportunity to do so. Absolutely. I love a theme. I love being able to dress up and pull out my costumes for a particular theme or special event. So, hell yes. That sounds amazing. Oh yeah, it's way more stressful for something you want to get published. Best of luck to you on that. Like, I'm fairly confident in my skills as an author, but I can put my best effort into something and it still not get picked up. So I want to go into it and put my whole heart into this manuscript with the confidence that I genuinely think it is incredibly marketable and will get picked up. Because that's all you can do, is you can genuinely try your best, and also it takes luck and timing as well. So who knows what's going to happen. I might be looking back on this years from now and be like, what was I so worried about? Of course it was going to get published. Or things may not work out the way that I hope they will. But either way, I'm going to try my best. I just got Carl. I can plan exploring the map before taking on the goblins. Good plan. Good plan. I highly recommend like going with your gut when it comes to exploring everywhere in Baldur's Gate 3 and taking the time to explore everything, get as much experience as you can before easing into some of those heftier battles, shall we say. And just a reminder, I will not be streaming on Friday because I will be out of town to attend a friend's wedding. So just a little reminder about that. You want to put your best foot forward. Exactly. And of course you can always look at authors who have very successful writing careers, even though maybe the stories themselves aren't that great, or maybe there's other flaws with their work or something like that. But there's plenty of, they've been very, very successful. A lot of it is timing and luck, and I'm just going to do my best effort to put my whole heart into this manuscript, promote it as much as I can on my socials, particularly my TikTok and my Instagram, which you should be following, by the way. Same shameless self-promo. But I feel genuinely very confident in my manuscript, and I'm genuinely enjoying the process of writing it, even though it's stressful and I keep coming up against those mental writer's blocks of trying to untangle, like, okay, how the fuck do I fix this? Getting through to the other side and untangling it is so rewarding. Genuinely, I'm loving the process of writing this book. You write gold. Oh, why thank you. You're too kind. I cannot wait for you to read this because I think it's probably one of my best things yet. Okay, so are you ready for the bunny graveyard? Because I think tonight's going to be incredibly short. And also just in time for the wonderful little interlude animation, so we'll jump into it in just a second. But they have announced the Bunny Graveyard 2, which continues the story, and I'm genuinely curious how this game's going to end. The only thing I hope is that we have a satisfying ending in this game. And I think I talked about this before last week, when it comes to games that are intended to have subsequent games, like Amanda the Adventurer, the first game on its own is still a good, well-rounded story. If it was just the first game, that would have been fine. But then they had ideas of expanding the story and stuff like that, and then we got Amanda the Adventurer 2, and then eventually Amanda the Adventurer 3 is coming out, which I will hopefully be streaming when that eventually does release. But I worry sometimes some shorter games rely too much on sequel bait, rather than trying to tell a good, concrete story in the first game, if that makes sense. I say that from experience because I'm trying to not sprinkle in too much sequel bait in my current manuscript that I'm working on, but I want to leave it open-ended to write sequel novels and stuff like that with these particular characters and this world. So that's a fine line I'm trying to where it feels like it's still open and exciting for exploration in later games or later stories, but it still feels like a satisfying conclusion to the story. Be very, very quiet, we're running from wabbits. Yes! Skye is scary. And I'm genuinely worried, like, what's gonna happen next for our dear cursor. Okay. A lot of horror games, especially smaller ones, rely on a lot of sequel bait, especially since games like FNAF kind of popularized it. I agree, but I will say, as far as I'm aware, Scott Cawthon, he didn't have plans to make a Five Nights at Freddy's 2 when the first game came out. And like the first game just is a fun little self-contained standalone game. You could enjoy the first FNAF game without playing the others, I think. But I think that's why it sometimes works better if maybe then you have the first chapter open as a demo. Like Scarlet Hollow. Scarlet Hollow is by Black Tabby Games, who also made Slay the Princess. And their current first chapter of Scarlet Hollow is, I believe, free while they're working on the rest of the game to build up interest in the game and just generally get their work out there while they work on the rest of the game, which I'm intrigued by, but I don't like to play early access games on stream because I want to experience the full released game when it comes out, which is why I haven't played Hades 2 yet, even though it's in my Steam library and it taunts me. It taunts me with the hot gods. I want to play the game with the hot gods, but I cannot because the full game is not out yet. I think Scarlet Hollow is early access. I could be wrong. I think that's credits. Okay. Please don't eat me, Skye. Okay, you need to beat the first full run before that. Okay, Act 7, The Woods. We might have a very, very short stream, guys, because I think this is the last act of the game.
We're out! Come on, let's get out of here!
I'm worried.
Did we make it? Yeah, that's the exit. Oh, wait. So you want to go back to the garden?
I have a well to check on.
I get it now. Well, I guess this is where we part ways then. I need to go back to see my dad. He must be super worried.
Your dad's dead. I'm sorry to break this to you.
Hopefully we can move out of that old cabin before things start getting out of hand.
I might admit playing Stardew Valley and Baldur's Gate 3 to play more Slay the Princess. Like, you can jump into, like, a quick run of Slay the Princess between, like, playing chunks of Baldur's Gate 3. I'm just saying. I think Slay the Princess might be one of my favorite games ever because it's a game that made me look at my own writing and go, why do I even bother writing anything? I'm never going to write something as good as Slay the Princess. Like, it's one of the best written games I've ever seen and deserves all the accolades and all of the hype because it's genuinely that fucking good and genuinely fucking hilarious while also being incredibly dark, which is so tricky to do. Steph, no! Okay, fine, I'll keep writing.
But hey, it was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too, kid. Please don't die.
Thank you for helping me out back there.
You're welcome. That kid's gonna die, isn't he?
Hey,
Yes?
speaking about Dad,
Yes?
did you and that rabbit see him today?
No. No, I can lie to him? Oh, fuck. Guys, do I break this kid's heart? Oh, shit. Every time you mention Slay the Princess, I think of when you called us chat out. Chat is broken and broken is chat. I mean, you guys kind of are. You're either smitten or broken, depending on the context. Yes, I did see your dad. He's dead now.
Is he still alive?
I'll be honest. I got an achievement for being honest. I'm an asshole. I'm sorry, Ben.
So you were there. And you did nothing?
I did what I could. I tried my best.
Everything I did was for you guys. I sacrificed myself for those handy pals. But you're just like her, aren't you?
Hey.
You don't care about anyone but yourself. We escaped together. But for what? Well, I bet you're happy now. I bet you have a family waiting for you back there. But guess what? I have nothing. I can't believe I risked everything for a stupid glove.
I'm sorry, Ben. You were going to find out sooner rather than later. And I would rather tell you now rather than you finding your dad's remains like that. Okay, I'm going to have a little look around. In case of hidden things. Oh. North, entrance to Skye's garden. Oh, kid. Can I go after him? No, fine. Did you guys ever figure out who had joined the chat as voice of the hero? Was a roleplay or someone? It might have been someone doing a bit of fun roleplay with the chat. Generally, I don't encourage roleplay in chat because I don't like being called by the character, my characters' names. Like, call me Stephanie, Steph, Miss Quills, what have you. But I just have that general rule to discourage anyone trying to roleplay with me as my characters because it's really fucking creepy and weird. But that we have the occasional fun. We have the occasional fun, unexpected guest star, I suppose. Day 3. Yay! I'm going to look around and see if there's any hidden secrets I can find. But everything's gone weird and desolate, and I'm intrigued. Okay, house that way, labyrinth that way, I think. Skye wasn't in the best state when we last saw her, so I'm worried to see what she's gonna be like now. Skye's lovely garden. Yay! This is great, guys. Everything's fine. Oh, there's... There are things. Ooh. Oh, this is open now. Oh, I could go there. I want to explore first. Can I explore a little bit first? Okay, that's blocked off. Damn it. Okay, fine. Straight to the labyrinth we go then. Searching, searching. Genuinely so torturous. You know when you're waiting for something to release and it feels like time's going really slow? Silk Song. Who said that? Silk Song and also Dragon Age the Veilguard. I waited 10 fucking years for that game. I really liked it, but a lot of people also didn't, and everyone's entitled to their opinion. But I know the feeling. My current fixation that I'm waiting to eventually come out is season 3 of Interview with the Vampire, which is currently filming, and so it makes me happy to see updates of pictures and stuff. Ooh, boxes!
I don't know about that, Finger Taker. You should probably wait till the others come back.
Hey, boxes! It's
How
me!
long have you been floating there?
Long enough.
You scared the crap out of me. Dang it. I really need to keep myself calm. Anyway, I see you're hanging onto something there. You got something you want to show me?
Oh yeah, the ring! We found the ring!
Number 8's ring. Man, I really thought he was gonna make it, but she killed him.
Too bad.
Hi, Skye. Oh no. That's...
Maybe if he followed my rules, none of this would have happened.
Well, golly gee, bless your heart. How you doing, honey?
And all of you could have lived your normal lives as always. But no, you just had to break the damn rules, didn't you? Anyone who steps inside the labyrinth must be disciplined. Simple.
Disciplined? You mean killed? Doesn't sound like you're disciplining anyone around here. Sounds more like you're hiding something from us.
Hi. Oh, God.
I think I get it now.
Oh, God, okay.
You just miss me, don't you? It's been a long time since we last saw each other.
What are you talking about?
And then there's me complaining because Wednesday Season 2 Part 2 doesn't release till September 3rd. Oh, also, I know this is a very tense scene, but I absolutely get the feeling. I'm very excited for also the next season of Stranger Things, which is also going to be the finale. My advice, as someone who is very patient, and I think our brains are conditioned nowadays to receive instant gratification, which is why TikTok is so popular, is because it's just an endless feed of serotonin and information always happening at all times. Slow down. Make a Tumblr account. Go and look on the hashtags of all of your favorite fandoms and relish in the amazing creative arts that fandoms make. Trust me, it will feed your brain while also supporting creators, and then you can just savor the wait. Like a fine wine or a pasta sauce. Like, if you rush making a pasta sauce, it's gonna taste flat, but you need to let that shit cook. You need to let it stew. So this is how I got through the famine waiting for Dragon Age the Veilguard.
Don't play
Okay,
dumb
back to
with me.
horror. We're not playing dumb with you, Skye. I promise. You're just scaring us.
I know how much you missed. The real me.
What? Skye? Oh, God. Oh, God. No. Oh! No. No. No! No, 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 no.
What's wrong, little one?
Okay, this is generally some of the creepiest fucking art I've ever seen, and I love it.
I'm here for you.
Stop it! Please, just stop already!
After all this time? And this is how you treat your own mother?
What?
Just as I thought. You're just a weak, pathetic,
Yes! Finger taker, fuck yes!
Finger taker? Are you?
Nice. Hey, Adia, how's it going? Welcome back.
Thank you, dude.
You got this, finger taker. Oh no. Hannibal season 4, just let me live in my delusion a little longer. Don't worry, I'm in the same delusion as you.
It's too
Don't
dark
you
in
worry.
here. Take this.
Excuse me.
No, I don't want it back. You need it more than me. Look, I failed you guys. I failed the fighters. I failed number 8. I failed the handy pals. And I failed you. Things are only gonna get worse if we stick together. So let's split up from here. I don't know if we'll ever see each other again.
Oh.
But don't come back for me.
Just chilling, playing Baldur's Gate 3 before I hop into my D&D campaign in a couple of hours. Sounds good to me. Hell yes. Oh no. No! No!
She's coming for us. Go.
Okay, nightmare time. Okay, that leads to a dead end, so left, second forward, and then right, left, second entry, right. Okay, and then the rest should be fairly straightforward. I'm just going to look around a little bit first because I'm curious about any useful hidden things. Like, we have these coins, but we haven't seen anywhere to use them yet. A spray can. It's covered in blood. Hidden secret things. A hypothetical question. How do I kill Draw Ragslin? Draw Ragslin, he's the hobgoblin, isn't he? In the goblin camp? Good question. I think do you want spoilers or strategy on what I did to defeat him? I knew people were going to say barrels. Okay, it's the second entrance. I still want to look around. Find interesting things. Be thorough. Is there a secret door or something? No. Extremely off topic, but I love Mediterranean spices. Honestly, Mediterranean food is some of my favorite food. Like, honestly, a watermelon salad with fresh mint and feta cheese. Oh my god, so good. Da da da. Da da da. Everything's fine. Nothing is scary. I'm just fully bracing myself for when she pops out. Damn it. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Oh, she's creepy. It's the heavily dilated pupils for me. There's something about it that I both love in horror character design, and it's so chilling at the same time. Okay, I want to explore around that way though. I want to see if there's anything useful around here. Useful or secrets? Or other shit. Ooh, present? This feels like a trap. Ooh. Secret. Hang on. Okay, I'm on the other side of the hole, but there isn't anything around here? Is there something around here? There we are. Where am I? Oh, no, what's that? I don't like how that looks. No, no. That doesn't sit right with me. No, no, no. No, thank you. Ooh. Oh my god, I managed to find a secret portal. Hell yes. Okay. Let me just check that again. Okay, so I think tucked in that corner there is where I came out of the hole. So if hypothetically, if I duck down and then curve to the left, if you ever get a chance, Algerian cakes are some of the most flavorful food I've had. Ooh, what's the kind of main flavor component? Because I've had, say, baklava. I quite like baklava, but for me it has to be made with pistachios, not peanuts, because I'm allergic to peanuts. Careful. Ooh. Such amazing architecture. I wonder who directed the construction of this labyrinth. I hope I can get out of here soon though. Update, it's been 5 hours. Perhaps I might be lost. See. I think I'm on the right track. Also, the complete lack of sound is creeping me out. Like, I'm just waiting for something to jump out at me. For her to bite my head off or something. No, thank you. No, no, thank you. Oh my god, was that... That's Banks! Oh, Banks has been corrupted! No! No, 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna kind of sneak past you. Okay, keep going. Okay, sneak. Sneak. I'm just waiting for her to drop out. Where is she? Is she just lurking menacingly? I'm curious because I really love this particular monster design for, let's say, let's call them Shadow Skye for now. There's something about dilated pupils and like the full rest of the body being shadow. It feels very... I've never played Undertale, but I'm very familiar with WD Gaster, and I love WD Gaster's design. So, I don't know, it kind of gives analog horror in a cool way, a little bit. Oh, somewhat a little bit far. Okay, back and head to the right. Okay. Okay. So what's a particular trait of character design that you think, or just like scratches your brain in an interesting way? And don't just tell me like make a monster and make them hot. What specific things do you look for? Do you look for stuff like gills or wings or a particular color palette that you find especially interesting? Okay, I think we're back on the right track. Anything interesting up here? Okay, yes, just headed up this way. I think we just keep heading further to the right. Okay. Also kind of reminds me of Shadow Bonnie from FNAF. I can see that. Hell yes, definitely. Hear something. I hear something further to the right that sounds sharp and stabby. Hiding. Okay. Okay. Fangs or big claws and ginger or blonde hair. I realize I have a type. That is completely fair. I'd say to make a good monster, they'd have to make a nightmare-inducing look to them, kind of like the baby from Resident Evil 8. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely see that. Antlers. I don't know what it is, but antlers or fucked horns are a plus-tier monster design for me. Absolutely. Like some interesting horn design. You can do so many things with them. Like you can make them very pagan looking, very wild, animalistic looking, or even you can make them demonic or angelic looking, depending on how you use them in interesting ways. Shades of dark green are aesthetically pleasing, but yeah, fangs and claws and glowing purple eyes. I'm also a big fan of an especially weird, like, mouth structure. Like, I'm thinking the Predator or Venom with, like, the long prehensile tongue and stuff like that. Not for those reasons, keep your mind out of the gutter. But there's something so unsettling if you think about a human, but then, like, their face opens up, like, Parasite style. Or even the Strain, and it's, or Blade 2, and it like clicks open like mandibles, and it has like teeth and stuff like that. Something about that scratches my brain so much. I honestly don't know what would be a good monster. There are already so many good ones out there, which kind of feels like it's all been done. So if I had to choose a monster based off my own preferences in times past, it would most likely be a monster with wings or humanoid figure. And no, I don't mean Night Angel. No respect intended, of course. That is completely fair. I can absolutely see that. Wings, you could do a lot of fun things with. You can make them extra creepy, extra cool. You can make them kind of weird, fairy kind of style. There's something I've been conceptualizing recently. I won't say what it is. Damn it, I was too close. Boo. There's something I've been conceptualizing recently on how to make interesting horror using like mushrooms or like mushroom inspired designs. There's a particular artist called Feeful that I follow on Tumblr, and they've done a lot of humanization of particular types of mushrooms, which is really, really cool and very inspiring. And because you could do weird things with mushrooms, and I don't just mean as a psychedelic drug, but you can have a lot of fun with taking inspiration from different types of mushrooms and making them like either humanized or adding a fantastical or horror element to them. You could do a lot of weird things with mushrooms. But the predator's face was made for kisses. Exactly. Exactly. Like, the more teethy parts, the more there is to kiss and to love. Oh, glowing eyes, but not like a flashlight glowing. I mean, like sinners glowing. Oh, same. There's something about the animal, like, reflectiveness of the pupils. They also had that in Midnight Mass as well for their vampires. That is so cool. It genuinely just looks so fucking cool. Just need to duck into the shadows. Get through in time. Okay, I won't distract myself. Keep moving with careful intent. Or perhaps a monster that was once human is trying to regain its loss, but eventually realize that they can never be human again, will exact their vengeance on those who wronged them. Then, when all is said and done, they can finally find other means of regaining humanity and rest in peace, knowing they made things right for the world and themselves. Interesting. Very interesting idea. Mushrooms mold Resident Evil 7 and 8. Yeah, kind of like that. Because you can do some weird, fun things with mushrooms. Because you can go like the mold route and like memory and perception altering, like they did with Resident Evil 7 and 8. And you can also make like whimsical, fantastical mushroom fairies and stuff like that. Oh god, this is going to be tricky. Go away, go away. No, no, no. Not having any of that. No, thank you. No, 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 don't. Fine. How far back do I have to go? Really? All the way back here? God damn it. Fine. I am heading the right direction. No, 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 no. If you ever look up the Scarlet Rot from Elden Ring, that's just absolute favorite mushroom horror ever. Oh, I need to. I really, really need to. There's so much amazing lore in Elden Ring, and that's the thing. I'm so worried about coming up with a really, really cool idea for a story or something like that, and then it turns out, no, that's just the plot of Bloodborne. Just no. God damn it. Okay, carefully move around the things. I will say, in Slay the Princess, Stubborn is my hype man, especially when going up against the Fury. Hell yes. Damn it. No, you can't. Go away. Go away, you fucking creep. Go away. Where are they? No. No, 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 no. Damn it. Listen to me, you make the greatest Bloodborne ASMR ever. But I know nothing about Bloodborne. And I can already see the comment section like, did this bitch even play Bloodborne? No, I didn't. Because I couldn't get into the gameplay. I want to play Bloodborne so badly. But I don't have the patience for the punishing gameplay style. I'm sorry, it's one of my biggest gripes with the game. I want to love it so badly, but I just can't get over the gameplay. I'm so sorry. Damn it. God damn it. Fine. I'd be here for a while, guys. I'm generally struggling to think of how I would get past that particular tricky part with her being so close. Can I sneak past? No. I was hoping I could maybe slide behind it, but no, that'd be too easy. Really? I was on the other side. Fine. God, this is harder than it looks. Come on. I'm gonna ask, why does Shadowheart miss half her shots? I cast a guiding bolt point blank, she missed by a long shot. I will say, you get disadvantage on rolls if you're casting a range spell, but you're in melee, like point blank range with another person. It's like if you were gonna throw a javelin at someone, you couldn't successfully throw a javelin at someone who's standing right in front of you, if that makes sense. So that's why you've got spells that are touch spells. I think Chilling Touch is a cantrip that's a touch spell. You have certain spells that are good for close proximity and stuff like that, especially if you're playing a Hexblade Warlock or something like that. You'll combine spells that have close range because you will have people up close in front of you with your sword. Range spells always keep the distance between you and the target. Hopefully that helps. But yeah, ones that require a spell save, sometimes those are bullshit, especially early Shadowheart. Okay. How the hell do I get past when she appears at this section? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep going. That made me jump. Fuck! This game's got me so nervous, guys. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's like no space to get past. Damn it. No. Go away, go away, go away. No, no, no. No! Please, I hope that's saved. I hope that's saved. Don't. Fine. There wasn't any spots to save though. I'm going to eat this game. I'm going to eat all these fucking gloves. Yes, I know tonight. I said tonight would be a short stream. But we will see how this goes. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Please, I hope my luck happens again with this. I think that one, you just have to catch it just right by a hair. Pun not intended. Please, tell me there's a spot I can save. Please. Please. Keep calm, Steph. Don't get frustrated with the game. I know it's what you want, but trust me when I tell you, getting frustrated will only make you lose again. I know, Sean. Oh, I absolutely know. But I'm allowed to seethe just a little bit. I'm allowed to seethe. I genuinely don't know if I can get past that particular section. Is there anywhere I can save? Any maps I can look at? Damn it. Damn it! Go away. Go away. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, come on. Okay, I need to get past him. I think I did it, guys. Come on. Please. Victory sip. I was just waiting. I was just waiting for it to fuck me over again. Okay. What am I about to unveil? Beware the beast. Follow the wind of the beast and you'll meet your end. Follow your own path and you'll find the light. Ooh, okay. Follow the beast. Follow the wind of the beast and you'll meet your end. Follow your own path and you'll find the light. Okay, you guys may not be able to pick this up, but there is very, very faint audio cues. Like, barely above a whisper. And it's really, really good. Okay, I have to listen. Follow my own path, this direction. Okay. Yeah, kind of from the left. Okay, yeah, now it's coming from the right, so I go this way. But the pixel art in this game is really good. Okay. Come on. Where is it? That side. Okay. Then I go this side. Oh. Oh. This side. Honestly, the sound is so faint, you could barely hear it. It's so good. Oh. Okay, we have saved. That's good. I'm relieved about that. Quick check on either side. Is there any hidden secrets? Nope. Okay. Hey, Talon, how's it going? Welcome back. Great to see you. How have you been? We might actually be at the end of this game. You feel like destiny has brought you here, but what lies ahead is unknown. Are you willing to risk it all and head into the void? Okay, I want to pause a quick second, take a quick drink. Okay. Guys, we're about to go slipping into the void, and I think that might be the end of this act, I think. Okay.
Wait!
Boxes? Boxes!
Hey, so, may or may not have followed you all the way here. Look, I know I said what I said, but everyone is gone, and I got nothing else to live for. I need to know there's more people out there. People like them. I can't just stay here forever, man. I need to know what's out there. I know that none of this went as planned, but give me one more chance. Let's go together. Please.
Oh. Oh.
What's going on?
The void is happening.
I can't hold it on.
No. Oh, God, wait.
So,
No.
is what you want?
Go away.
To get yourself killed?
Ah! Leave me alone.
Stop! You're not listening to me! You have no idea what you're getting yourself into. This world is not what you think it is.
And how am I supposed to believe you? You destroyed my life.
I gave you life.
Oh?
You just had to play by the rules.
I was never alive. You treated us like puppets. You're just a sick, cold-blooded killer. So goodbye, Sylvie.
Sylvie. Okay, we have a name. Oh, no. This isn't the last we see of Sylvie. I can guarantee that. They're definitely popping up in the second game. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Ah! Okay, I was getting worried for a hot second. Are we dead? Are we dead? Skye? Oh, is this the real place? This place doesn't feel like the garden anymore. Whose house is this? Is this Skye's real house? Or the real Skye's house, maybe? Knock the door. Yes! Oh! Oh, and that's it. Absolutely leaving on sequel bait. Okay. Interesting. We could have gone back in time, or I'm leaning on going to an alternate dimension, maybe. But I'm intrigued. Because when we first step into this game, we are entering the game like a game within a game, looking for a character, specifically a bunny with a heart eye patch, and at the end of the game, we did find her. But it's also feeling a little bit reliant on sequel bait. Like, yes, we complete the objective, finding the bunny with the heart eye patch. And it's not like this game is super expensive either. I will say it was fairly priced for what it is, which was roughly like 4.5 hours of a good time. Still really had a lot of good fun with it. I was maybe hoping it'd be a little bit longer, but that's just me. But I'm curious to see what the sequel will hold. Nice game, but only feels like the first act of a story. I agree, like, I also think it's... Okay, point of comparison. Again, going back to Amanda the Adventurer, the first game felt small, complete, as a good standalone. I think it was even made, the original Amanda the Adventurer was done as a game jam before they polished it up and it became a full game. This feels very much like the first chapter of a game, but it's not called The Bunny Graveyard Chapter 1. It's only like it's just The Bunny Graveyard. So for me, reading that feels like, okay, even though it's a short, reasonably priced game, I should be getting a full story, self-contained, without the need for too many cliffhangers. But with the reveal, with what happens with boxes, it feels just like the first chunk of a story. And if that's what the developers had in mind going in, that is completely fine. I just think having it then relabeled to The Bunny Graveyard Chapter 1 and then the sequel game is The Bunny Graveyard Chapter 2 or something like that, that feels a bit more honest, if I'm being perfectly honest. But again, I think this is maybe the first game the studio is coming out with, so you want to test the waters. You don't want to go in and invest all of your money and time into like a multi-hour game if no one is receptive to your studio's unique style. So I absolutely get this approach. I just think that a game should stand on its own merits as a standalone experience rather than rely on a potential sequel that might never come. But this game was still a lot of fun. I genuinely think the animation was fantastic. The art style is especially good. Genuinely creepy, like good suspense, great audio design also, as someone who works with audio. Fantastic audio design. So kind of like Poppy Playtime where it all chaptered out. Yeah, kind of feels a little bit like that, but even Poppy Playtime, from what I've seen, like the first chapters also, the first couple of chapters are quite short. I think it was only at chapter 3, was it, when you got cat scratch, that things kind of picked up a little bit more. But I'm not sure how much game length the chapters of Poppy Playtime are as chapters. So this feels like kind of stuck between in the middle of like a Poppy Playtime chapter and an Amanda the Adventurer game. I think Amanda the Adventurer I did play that all in one night from what I can remember. So part of me feels like, yeah, I could have played this game all in one night, but honestly, it's just been so hot here in the UK, I haven't had the stamina to play longer games. Oh, thanks for the stretch check. No, I didn't see that. Sorry about that. But I'm trying to think, like, should I boot up and play some League of Legends? Or are you guys kind of happy if we wrap things up here and now and have a very early night tonight? Yeah, you weren't kidding about this being a short stream. I know, right? I was a little bit worried going in that, oh, this is going to be especially short. But we got to the end of the game and I've given my thoughts about it. I am curious to see what the sequel's going to be, and I hope the sequel's longer. Because this was a fine, short little taster of what's to come. But I hope then, with the success of this game, they make the second game even longer and more fleshed out. If you call it an early night, will you rest? I do have some ice cream in the fridge. I will get some ice cream, I'll have some dessert, and I will rest. I promise you. I will maybe like edit another couple of paragraphs of my book while eating some ice cream, and then I will go to bed. I promise. It's your choice, Steph. You're the streamer. It's up to you. You know what? Honestly, I'm happy to call it here, guys. I'm very, very sorry that tonight's a shorter stream again. I could have spaced this out a little bit better. I could have finished this game last Wednesday, but it didn't work out like that. Thank you so much for understanding. I will hopefully do better in the future, but I'm going to take the rest of the night off to rest and recover and get some sleep. So thank you all so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. I hope you all had a wonderful time, and if you've been lurking in the shadows and you like what you've seen so far, then please consider following. We would love to have you back at the Blue Rose Respite. You're welcome anytime. Be sure to check out my other socials that are popping up in the chat right now, including my 2 YouTube channels, one for my ASMR tales and the other for my Twitch VODs, and my Blue Sky, my Insta, and my TikTok. I have an ongoing 24/7 broadcast over on my main YouTube channel, which is a collection of ASMR tales and creepypasta narrations, so be sure to check that out and give it some love. Let's see who's currently live. Autumn Ivy's streaming. Hell yes. Let's go say hi to Autumn. Okay. I'm going to send you guys over to Autumn because they are amazing and lovely and all that good stuff. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the week. I will see you on Monday for more Date Everything, and I'll pick something new to play for my Wednesday streams. Actually, no, I'm probably going to take Monday off to recover like post-wedding stuff and all the traveling that I have to do to get back and forth. So more than likely no stream on Monday, but I'll be returning on Wednesday and Friday for more Baldur's Gate 3 and whatever game I decide to pick for Wednesday. So thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. Oh, the ice cream that I have in mind, it's a black cherry Magnum single ice cream that's in my freezer. I think I've got one left in the packet. But thank you so much for joining me tonight, my lovelies. I hope you all have a wonderful week. And remember, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, stay wicked and wonderful. Good night, my lovelies.